What's going on, my trainer club? Today we're going to check out the Kanto Tour top tips video to make sure you guys are absolutely prepped and ready to go. You have all bases covered on all the Pokemon because all shinies are coming out in Pokemon GO. So welcome to the trainer club. Here we go. Welcome back, everybody. Let me know in the comments below, are you guys excited about the Kanto Tour? This is going to be the final tip video. We are going to go over everything you possibly need to know about the Kanto Tour. At least everything that I can possibly cover in a video without making it like an hour long with crazy stats where you guys are heads about to explode. So we're going to get into all that information right now. Everything we have to know about the PvP IVs, about the meta raid attackers, about the future megas, and everything like that in regards to the Kanto. We have the new shinies coming out, and then obviously we have the raid bosses coming out and everything as well, which we will cover in a couple videos. We're gonna have some counter guides coming out, so I hope you guys are ready for that. But if you guys do need any type of raid boosting help, you wanna be in my Discord, it's going to be in the pinned comments below. It's discord.gg/thetrainerclub. And if you wanna raid a little bit harder, you wanna participate in the raid competition, which is going to be how many shinies can one group get in a matter of 9 days between Mewtwo, Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres. I am excited to see who comes out on top for that. Very exciting stuff, guys. If you're wondering where I'm playing, you may have seen that I am in South Beach, Miami. So for this time, we are going to be playing at the FIU South Campus in Miami, Florida. So that place has dense spawns, and it's also gonna have a good amount of stops with a good loop area. I have already checked it out. So I will pin the address in the comments below of this video for anybody that does want to come out and play the Kanto Tour with me and some friends as well. So without further ado, quick brief overview again, because we've already covered it quite extensively in all the videos, and then we're gonna get into the top tips to make sure you guys know everything you need to know about Kanto in Pokemon GO. So it's obviously gonna be on Saturday, February 20th from 9 a.m. local time all the way till 9 p.m. local time. I will be live streaming it if you guys do wanna check that out. So we have a total of 12 hours to play this event. So all of the Kanto Pokemon will be featured during this event, and this is gonna be for people with the tickets. They will be in the wild, they will be in raid battles, they will be featured as field research, as timed research, and then per evolution as well, to be able to get you every single shiny during this event. So that is really exciting, except for the exclusive ones, which honestly aren't that big of a deal, and you can trade with other people as well. There's going to be a Kanto collection challenge to have a goal of collecting all 150 Kanto Pokemon, which is really exciting. There's gonna be a special storyline that's gonna get you all the way into a special Pokemon encounter. I do believe that Pokemon has been unveiled as Shiny Ditto. So that's gonna be the Shiny Ditto encounter, and then that's gonna unlock the second round of a special research, which is then gonna lead us probably in a longer period of time into a Shiny Mew, right? I don't know exactly the time frame yet, we don't know yet, but Shiny Mew will be at the end of that second part of the research, which is not intended to be completed during this event time. And additionally, you're gonna be earning more candy, maybe it's gonna be double candy, I'm not sure exactly, for catching Kanto Pokemon with the tickets. And then as far as everybody without a ticket, you're gonna have access, and this, obviously the ticketed people are gonna have access to this as well. Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres, all with their special attack moves, and Mewtwo is gonna be out there with Psystrike as well. So we're gonna have a total of 4 Pokemon. All of their special move from the raid days is going to be out there as well. So that's really exciting for anybody that may have missed a shiny or their exclusive moves, because all of their exclusive moves are definitely strong and make them more effective. You will be able to have access to some of the Kanto Pokemon, and then the trade distance for everybody is gonna be 40 kilometers, which is promising to make sure that you can trade to be able to unlock all of these Pokemon with a friend. And then there's gonna be 6 Pokemon that's gonna be exclusive, only spawning to each of the tickets. So as far as the red goes, it's going to be Ekans, Oddish, Mankey, Growlithe, Scyther, and Electabuzz. So those ones are specifically only going to be spawning for the red versions. However, there's also going to be an increased amount of shiny chances for other Pokemon as well. If you guys do want to pause here, you can check it out. The list is right here for you guys to see. I'm not gonna go over it. I've already went over it extensively. You guys should be very familiar with this at this point. And then as far as the green, it's going to be Sandshrew, Vulpix, Meowth, Bellsprout, Pinsir, and Magmar. So those are gonna be the 6 exclusive Pokemon that are only gonna be spawning to the green tickets. And then once again, the shiny chances are going to increase for these Pokemon over here. If you do wanna pause and check out, I'm not gonna go over all of them. I would say the biggest differentiating factor is going to be on the green, you can get Hitmonchan. On the red, you are gonna get Hitmonlee. So deciphering those two, and then obviously partnering up with somebody that's going to commit to trading an extra shiny with you for that specific shiny is going to be very important. And then finally, there are going to be new shiny Pokemon that are going to be making their way into Pokemon Go, which is very exciting. Number one for me, Snorlax. Ditto's in there as well. We also have Fearow and Paris and the Hitmons that we just talked about. So there are some exciting ones. And then from here on out, every Pokemon in the Kanto is going to be shiny in the game. The one thing I'm not 100% clear on is, does that mean that even the evolutions are all going to be spawning in shiny? Because it does say some of them are obtained through evolution, which would mean that you would have to catch the de-evolved form and then evolve it as the evolution to be able to get it there. So that is the one thing that was slightly unclear about Pokemon Go's messaging. So guys, that's all the quick, brief information. If you guys do want to check out all of the full information, please check it out up here, where I go over in depth each and every one of the spawns, including you can see the shinies of the attracted incense if you want me to highlight them all and let you guys know. So with all that said, guys, let's get into tip number one. Tip number one is going to be items, guys. We have talked about this. We did the Kanto Tour prep guide, oh man, 3 to 4 weeks ago now. And I told you guys I wanted you to be at 1,000 Ultra Balls by this date and time. So I sure hope that you guys are close there. And even if you're not, and maybe you're close with Great Balls and Ultra Ball combination, that would be in your best interest. Unless you are not playing, you're buying the ticket and you're going to have to run a gacha in the background. Using a gacha or an auto catcher, if you want to check out what those are up here, you can. Then you would have to have red balls, because the gacha and the auto catchers only use red balls. They do not use the blue great balls and the ultra balls as well. So that's going to be really important. And then I said 500 pineapple berries, guys, because these Pokemon are going to get rarer and rarer, and I want you guys to have as much candy as possible. I never want you guys to have to invest rare candy into some of these Pokemon because you just didn't grind hard enough and you didn't have enough pineapple berries. So maybe you had 220 XL candy, and just if you would have pineapped a few more, you would be able to get all the way to 296 XL candy to max out any of the Kanto relevant Pokemon that we are gonna check out in a tip. And then I always suggest clearing out your bag. I do not want you guys to be burdened at all during this event time. I want you to be free and easy. I don't want you to have to be going back every couple minutes, every 30 minutes, every hour to have to clean out Pokemon, to check through IVs, to see what's relevant. I want you guys maybe to do that once throughout the day, meaning 33% of your bag should be almost gone. For me, that means about 1,000 Pokemon I'm gonna have to transfer. So I'm gonna have to make some hard decisions. If you guys do wanna check it out, you can check it out up here. You can check out the questions over here that I do ask myself, which is going to be, is this Pokemon relevant? Does it have a relevant moveset? Is it going to have a legacy move, or does it have a legacy move? Is it valuable in trade? Or is it just strictly emotional? I'm just hanging on for way too many of these, like too many shiny Roselia. I have 15 or something. Like, you don't need that many shiny Roselia. Everybody played Roselia Comde. Maybe hold on to like 4 and transfer the rest and go on with your life, because your gameplay is the most important. And I know you can't get those Pokemon back, but it's very important to have that as well. Also, we're gonna need incenses. Incenses, as of right now, are gonna be lasting 1 hour, so we're gonna need a total of 12. All the way up until this point, if you guys have been doing each and every free box, you've been doing the research encounters that they have been presenting to us, you would have collected 12 incenses throughout the entire month on the way up to the Kanto Tour, as we did check out in the February video. So that's really good for us, guys. That's a promising thing if you guys aren't really into spending money. And then obviously I would recommend some premium lore modules. Reason being is premium lore modules are always going to spawn more Pokemon. So whether you need Lapras and you want to use a Glacial lore module, that's what you're after. Whether you're after more Tangulas and you want to try to use the Mossy lore module, or if you're into stuff like Magnemite and you're trying to use the Magnetic lore module, that might be an effective strategy for you. So just see which Pokemon you want, check out the chart over here to see which spawns during what, and then utilize those premium lore modules, because those are going to spawn more of those Pokemon, which equals more Pokemon for you, which equals more potentials to get shinies. And then finally, as always, you can do one more thing that I always recommend doing, is 12-kilometer eggs, because why not? When we have an event where we're going to be going out, we're going to be walking around, you might as well hatch some eggs. So that would include 1 star piece, because it's going to get to all of your 12-kilometer eggs, hatch them all away, gonna clear it out, give you about 100,000 Stardust right there, and then you can be on to some of the event eggs in Pokemon Go, which is really cool. So guys, that's all the items that we really actually practically need. Anything else is just a bonus. Clear out your bag, get ready. Ultra Balls are gonna be number 1, and now we're on to tip number 2. Tip number 2 is gonna be, where do you play this event in Pokemon Go, guys? What are you gonna do with this? I would highly suggest that you guys get in some type of downtown area. For myself, I'm gonna be at FIU campus, as I did talk about in the beginning of the video. So we're gonna be in a downtown campus area. The downtown campus area is important because, number one, I want you guys in like a looped area, right? Where it's gonna be lured. The reason being is because looped areas are gonna be more efficient for spawning Pokemon off the lure modules. If you're not using lure modules, you're just gonna need to be in a bigger downtown area where you can walk a big loop where the spawns can regenerate and respawn. Obviously, you're gonna be running incenses, but ideally speaking, you'd be there, and then you're at a place downtown enough where you can go around and start encountering more Pokestops. So somewhere with a ton of Pokestops that has a centralized loop that you can then branch out upon, and you can continue to play like that. That's gonna be one of the biggest tips that you can help yourself out with to maximize out on your gameplay. It's choosing where the best place to play is. And then obviously, as we talked about, doing the premium lure modules as well. And then finally, I would definitely recommend that you guys, if you have friendship bonuses, maybe you've been saving up, it's a great time when everybody is playing to hit friendship bonuses with a bunch of other players. So what that looks like is you could be having ultra friends, best friends, you put on a lucky egg, you do a couple raids, you pop those friendship bonuses that you have coordinated with people so that everybody can get XP if you need it. If you're not at 176 million XP or over for that level 50 XP mark, pop it all, everybody gets it, you do a couple raids, you throw some excellent throws, and you combined a lot of XP on one lucky egg. Tremendous way to increase your XP game by being as efficient as possible. So guys, with all that said, we're gonna start getting into some spawns, some mega future Pokemon, as well as some IVs of some PvP Pokemon. On to tip number 3. Tip number 3 is gonna be me recommending that you do not do any field research tasks on any of the Pokestops in the area that you're gonna play. Not only that, I suggest probably about 20 to 15 minutes beforehand, don't catch any Pokemon. Reason being is those Pokemon can switch over into event spawn, so I don't want you guys to miss out on maybe a potential shiny Snorlax. I'm not sure how crazy this event is gonna be. In my mind, it's like way crazy, but I'm trying to keep my excitement down just a little bit, just so I can make sure to pace myself and I'm not like building up this monumental crazy thing and then I get let down for a $12 event. But I think it's gonna be great. So that is gonna be one of my biggest things, to make sure not to complete the field research, because it can change over once a field research at a Pokestop is finished. Even if it's before the event, it will not change over for you because you've already X'd out that Pokemon stop and you cannot get any more field research from that. And then also I wanna recommend that you guys do use the skip animation catch trick. If you don't know what the skip animation catch trick is, you're gonna wanna check out this video up here because it's gonna help you catch Pokemon a whole lot faster. So IVs coming up soon. On to tip number 4. Tip number 4 is gonna be the Pokemon that are gonna have megas in the future, and the relevant ones that are really gonna be some of the ones that you're gonna wanna try to hunt after if at all possible. So obviously we do have Mega Venusaur, we have Mega Charizard X and Y, and we have Mega Blastoise. So all of those Pokemon are pretty relevant. If you guys do want to see the top most powerful Pokemon in 2021, you're going to want to check out this video up here. So these Pokemon have Megas. If you do want to see what the 100% IVs on this one, honestly speaking, if you want to pause here, you can. I'm going to try to go as efficient as possible because we have a lot of numbers to cover. And I would just say, pick one of the ones that you're like really excited about that you don't have a good one of, and just focus on a couple numbers as opposed to all of them. Bulbasaur is gonna be 955, 100% IV in the wild without the weather boost, or boosted in cloudy weather or sunny weather, 1035 at level 35. Charmander is gonna be 840 without the weather boost, or sunny weather, it's gonna be 910. And then Squirtle is going to be 810 in the wild without the weather boost, or in rainy weather, it's gonna be an 878 at level 35. And then we have Mega Beedrill as well. We have Mega Pidgeot and Mega Alakazam. So all of those Pokemon, I just suggest stocking up on as many as possible. We do have the Beedrill, which is gonna come from Weedle. We have Caterpie as well. This is gonna be not a Mega, obviously. Then we have Pidgey that does have a Mega, but these Pokemon are great 12 candy per evolved Pokemon, so you can pine up them and stock up on a bunch of candy and then be able to evolve them for XP as well, which is a pretty effective tip. And then we have Mega Slowbro, not so relevant, but Mega Gengar is relevant. It is the top ghost attacker that we did cover in that video that I just mentioned. 1054 is gonna be the level 30, or if it's going to be cloudy weather or foggy weather, 1141 for the level 35 Ghastly in the wild. And then we have Mega Kangaskhan, so kind of relevant, but since it's Kangaskhan, and it's rare for most of everybody except everybody in Australia. I'm going to mention its IVs. It's going to be a partly cloudy boosted Pokemon, 2217 at level 30, or in the partly cloudy weather, it's going to be 2401 at that level 35 IV. And then next we have Mega Pinsir. Level 30 is going to be 2536 at the capped IV, unless it's going to be raining, and that one's going to be level 35 at 2747. And then next we have Mega Gyarados, which just came out, so this one's actually live and relevant. 235 is going to be the level 30, or if it's raining weather, 255 is going to be the 100% IV at level 35, and that one, you can use it for the XL Big Carp badge as well. You're going to need 1,000 to get to Platinum. And it's a pretty relevant dark and water type attacker. And then we have Mega Aerodactyl. This one's gonna be 2907, 100% IV, or it's gonna be boosted in 2 conditions. It's gonna be partly cloudy and windy weather at 3149 at level 35. And then finally, obviously, we have Mega Mewtwo X and we have Mega Mewtwo Y. That's why it's really important that you guys raid your faces off for these particular Pokemon in Pokemon Go. So, with all that said, guys, you know what time it is? On to tip number 5. Tip number 5, we're gonna cover the Go Battle League 100% IVs. Not only that, I wanna put this up front. So we do have 40-kilometer trade. And then afterwards, the Kanto event is going to be going on for basically a week starting on Monday. So guys, I wanna make sure you guys are prepped and ready for this. I wanna make sure you guys know exactly what's going on. I wanna make sure that you guys save some relevant rare Pokemon that maybe have Megas, maybe some of the Shinies, or maybe some of the other Pokemon such as Dratini and Magikarp that you do care to trade in masses, because mass trading is going to have increased chances of getting lucky Pokemon. And if you have any of the Kanto Pokemon, including any of the mega relevant Pokemon as well, saving up those Pokemon and then mass trading afterwards throughout the entire week, going through everything that you have caught, is going to be an effective strategy for you guys. So as far as the PvP IVs, I'm gonna give you what is gonna be under 100 in ranking. I'm not gonna cover all the movesets. If you do wanna get more movesets and everything like that, please go to pvpoke.com. But here we go right now. It's gonna be a lot of info. Let's go. We do have Venusaur. That's gonna be ranked 39 in the Great League and ranked 32 in the Ultra League. 100% IVs are gonna be 0-14-11 for the Great League and 1-15-14 for the Ultra League. And then we have Charizard. That's gonna be ranked 55 in the Ultra League and ranked 87 in the Master League. That one's gonna be 15s, all maxed out, 100% IVs. And guys, if you do want to pause in the video, you can do to check out the movesets as well. And please note that if there is an asterisk, that means it's either a legacy move or a Comday move. So if there is that asterisk, you're either gonna have to evolve and use an Elite TM, or you're gonna have to wait till a Comday or anything like that and evolve. And since during the Kanto event, that's gonna be afterwards, getting a good Charmander, Bulbasaur, Squirtle, or some of the other Kanto Pokemon such as Dragonite, not really relevant, but you can save that. You're gonna be able to evolve for those movesets afterwards. So that is a good future pace to save these good Pokemon, not use the Elite TMs, and evolve during the Kanto celebration, because then you can get all of the starters, which is important, and you can get the Eevee into the Umbreon, more than likely, with the Last Resort, or any of the other evolutions with Last Resort as well. And you can do Pichu to Pikachu to get the Surf, not really relevant, or also you can do Dratini into Dragonite. Wouldn't suggest that because Outrage is a better moveset, but if you want to have it just to have it, having Draco Meteor on that Pokemon is an option for you in the Kanto celebration part of this event. And the Charizard 100% IV is gonna be a 0-13-15. And then we have Blastoise that's gonna be ranked 96 in the Great League, 100% IVs at a 1-15-15. And then Clefable is gonna be ranked 67 in the Great League. 100% IV is gonna be a 0-13-15, or ranked 24 as an XL Pokemon in the Ultra League at a 0-15-13. And then we have Wigglytuff in the Great League, 55 ranked at a 0-15-12. And then we have Primeape ranked 38 in the Great League at a 1-15-15. Then we have Poliwrath that's gonna be ranked 93, 100% IV is gonna be 8-15-15 on that one. And then we have Machamp that's gonna be ranked 35 in the Great League, 42 in the Ultra League, and 56 in the Master League. Great League is gonna be 0-14-11. Ultra League is gonna be 0-15-14. And Master League is all maxed out 100% IVs. And then we have Dugong, ranked 49. I'm gonna point this Pokemon out because it's gonna require 2 Elite TMs of the Fast and the Charge for the Ice Shard as well as Icy Wind, because they're both legacy moves. 100% IV is gonna be a 0-12-15 on that Pokemon. And then Gengar in the Ultra League is gonna be ranked 34 at a 100% IV at 0-15-14. And then Lickitung in the XL form in the Great League is gonna be at rank 11, guys. 100% IV is gonna be a 7-15-15. And then if you catch a Rhyhorn All the way into Rhyperior in the Master League is going to be ranked 28. That one's going to require a Sinnoh Stone. And then Electivire in the Master League is going to be ranked 80. So that's going to be something to look forward to, and that's going to be maxed out all 100% IVs. And then we have Gyarados in the Ultra League, ranked 44, and in the Master League, ranked 33. In the Ultra League, the 100% IVs are going to be a 0, 15, 14. And then we have Lapras that's going to be ranked 92 in the Great League, 47 in the Ultra League, and 75 in the Master League. In the Great League, it's going to be a 0, 10, 14. And in the Ultra League, it's going to be a 6, 15, 13. And then in the Great League, we have Umbreon that's going to be ranked 23. 100% IV on that Pokemon is going to be 0, 15, 15. Or in the Ultra League with XL'd all the way up, it's going to be ranked 10, and that one's going to be 100% IV buddy boosted 100% all the way up, which is really cool. And then we have Porygon Z in the Master League, going to be ranked 53. And then onto Snorlax. In the Great League, it's going to be ranked 64. Ultra League, it's going to be ranked 50. And the Master League, it's going to be ranked 8, which is obviously 100% IVs. In the Great League, it's going to be a 1, 15, 14. And in the Ultra League, it's going to be a 0, 12, 15. And then Articuno is going to be 14 in the Ultra League, 46 in the Master League. Ultra League is going to be a 0, 13, 15, so this one is going to be slightly challenging to get that 100% IV because you're going to have to trade it and it's going to have to go down. It's really risky. I would just say to stick to that one, trading it with an Ultra or a Best Friend to save the Stardust, and just hope at some point it does drop that attack and keep the defense and stamina somewhat high. And Moltres in the Master League is going to be ranked 61. And then finally onto Zapdos. It does do well in all of the leagues. 59 in the Great League, 97 in the Ultra League, and 25 max 100% IVs for the Master League. Great League is going to be 0, 12, 12, and Ultra League is going to be 0, 13, 13. That one's also going to be challenging because it's going to be the same trading principle as is the Articuno. It's going to be pretty hard to get that. And then we have Dragonite ranked 12 in the Master League. That one's going to be maxed out 100% IVs. And then in the Great League, we have Mew. That one's going to be ranked 20, and Mew you can't trade, so you're just going to have to use, if you choose to use it for the Great League, whatever IVs you do get. In the Ultra League, it's going to be ranked 87, and in the Master League, Mewtwo is going to be ranked 9. Wow, so that was a lot of information, guys. Take the ones that you are going to use, that you find or deem impactful, and utilize those IVs. I appreciate you guys being here and sticking that out with me if you're still here right now. And then also, I would really suggest that you do save the rare Pokemon and trade them in masses in the Kanto Celebration event because of the increased lucky trade chances. It is pretty lucrative out there. So, I appreciate you guys being here. Likers, commenters, subscribers, Patreon members. Everybody takes your support, subscription, and participation to the next level. I'm gonna see you guys out on the next video. Peace. I want to take this time to thank everybody who supports me in every facet. It means the world to me, and an extra special thank you to all my Patreons. I greatly appreciate the extra support to continue to allow me to pursue Pokemon Go full time, allowing me to create my daily video uploads in the most timely fashion for everyone's benefit. Plus, I get the amazing experience of sharing my creative processes behind the scenes and raiding all around the globe with select upper tiers. Thank you everybody for being a part of the Trainer Club. You all mean the absolute world to me, and I will see you guys out on the next video.